going on, dudes? How you guys doing? I am TheeRealDuke, and welcome to episode 11 of my Infinite Heights Minecraft Survival Multiplayer Let's Play series. Trying to get some cash made for people that need the cash, which I showed, I guess, earlier episodes. Now we are working on building out the rest of this collaborative project I'm working on, so you guys can jump on play.InfiniteHeightsMC.com and join me. We're doing a traditional medieval kind of, I guess maybe you would call it Edo period Japanese build is what's become. It doesn't necessarily need to be Japanese. It happens to be the thing I know most about, so that's kind of what we're working with. Anyway, I have some stuff I want to show you guys today, and I want to build some stuff too. First thing I want to show you guys is over here. You remember from last episode I was doing the landscaping around here. I finished up mostly. It's about 99% done. Let's take a quick stroll up through there, see how we did. We will come through here. I still need to build a, I think I'm going to put a cauldron full of water here. Represent like the hand washing kind of thing. Water well type of purification thing that's at the entrance to most shrines, or to a lot of shrines anyway. We have a little torii gate here, which you saw last episode, and then we come up here and then it's just trees in here. So the trees around, the foliage, the kind of lower height passages that kind of happen because of where the leaves are, and the way they open up to these views are kind of really what gives this kind of a cool vibe. So when you get to like this corner, you can see out into the desert, and you can also see up and kind of start to peek at the pagoda at the top. We come over here, we get a good shot of the rice paddies and the farm huts and stuff that Agent's got working. He's using some jungle wood for some projects he's working on there. And then as we approach, we kind of, there's this little hillock type thing here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that down there real quick. And so that's kind of the last little obstacle, and then it's kind of fully obstructing the pagoda until we get right up to it, and then boom, it just kind of appears. So we kind of keep coming down, pass through another torii gate to get inside the pagoda, and you know, just from a distance, it's got kind of a cool vibe, kind of a cool, almost looks like a painting kind of a thing, the way the trees are, the way like the hills and the rock formations and stuff are. You can see again from last episode that one's still there. I'm trying to decide if I should keep it there, or if I should throw some along, kind of hanging out of the cliff here. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna do, but I had some ideas and I started working on some other stuff that pulled me away from it. So let's go ahead and check that out real quick. So we're flying over here. I filled in a couple more of these trees. Still have some here that I have not yet completed. We built this path recently, and that's going to the bridge we talked about last episode. So we'll head over there and finish that bridge up this episode. Hydrogun's still got his layout working there. He's got one just on the other side of the path. I don't know why that little baby zombie isn't burning, but I guess, yeah, that's alright. I'll take him out. I'll take him out, no big deal. So you can see I finished the outside. I finished the exterior of the temple. I'm calling the exterior of the temple 100% done. So I included these supports, which are just spruce fence, and they kind of buckle into these larger spruce wood supports for the deck that goes around the outside of it. And I carried this over here, and I built like a little kind of pre-entrance kind of thing. So when we come here, ostensibly in the future, what we'll be looking at is lots and lots of hopefully pretty cool farmland and some farmhouses kind of coming up around the river here. So that's what I'm hoping. Let's go ahead and back up. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you guys can kind of get a sense of how the outside changed. So there's this like fence skirting kind of thing that goes around the bottom, to just complete that look and make that just look a little bit more finished. And there's the gate, another torii gate at the entrance right there. So then we go in and check this out. Check this out, good guys. Sniper Spy 10 to help you, dude. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. He gave us these cool Japanese flag style banners, and inside 1,000,000 lifetimes of armor stands. Now, it may not seem to you to be like, it's not like he gave us a bunch of gold or anything, but it is a pain in the butt to make this many armor stands, I promise. This was some painful work to do, Sniper Spine. I thank you a lot, buddy. I really, really do appreciate it. So, so here on this side, we can see, and it's taken me some time to acquire all this gold. I'm not gonna lie, but I am getting some in. Some people are donating to the project. Some people are selling it to me for cheap. And if people do give me or donate, I will put a sign on the one that your stuff goes on. So that I'll give you credit for it. I do genuinely appreciate it. So thanks, dudes. But basically, because armor stands aren't blocks, they're entities, you can actually rest them on the half slab. Which this is not actually a half slab. This is a half slab. And they're just resting flat on it. It's just the way the floor looks. These are stairs here. That's how that little bump comes up. Just so crap doesn't spawn in here. So yeah, so this is how I'm laying them out. This side's done. So I just wanted to show you guys how I'm doing this real quick. Should be pretty easy. So we're starting with one here, and then over one, actually right there and there. And this is what we're doing. We're just kind of staggering them like this, and this way it excuse me, it kind of fills out the space a little bit more, and it doesn't make it look like there's more than there necessarily are, but that kind of even placement of them really helps, I think, with like some kind of a, I guess, a overwhelming kind of wow factor. It makes it, really gives you the sense that there's just so many of them, versus if I had like just perfectly lined up rows where they were all lined up with each other, you would, as you're walking by, find those spots where all the rows line up, and it just, the way they're staggered like this kind of helps keep it look fuller from pretty much whatever angle you look at it. You see it from. So just kick these out real quick. So we got all the holes in the floor, and then I just kind of am zipping by here and dropping these in and misplacing some. Pretty simple. Then after the first row is in, I come up to the second row and I add another one, and then in the back row I add two. And because they're entities, now I break the torches, but because they're entities, we can actually place the armor stands right on top of torches. So let's grab some here. I have so much crap in here. Why do I have cooked chicken? I wonder how I got that. So, and you can see these are actually half slabs here, because the white wool is actually the full block. Obviously, there's no wool slabs yet. I wish there were, but there aren't. And then wash, rinse, repeat. You know what I'm saying? then the mysterious telekinetic llama stops in to say hello. Looks like he's about to set something on fire. But here's the finished design. You can see just rows and 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 rows of armor stands. I think the effect is complete. So now we just got to keep grinding out that gold to make sure. Well, hello, Trextex popping in to say hey. So that is it for, yeah, see, Llama's definitely setting things on fire here. Oh, that's an arrow, actually. That could be Trex. He has OP bows. Anyway, so where are we headed? We're headed back this way. So I wanted to show you guys that. That's done. I encourage you, if you hop on the server, to just take a walk over there and look around. It's pretty sweet. And then the last thing I wanted to work on, and finish up for this episode was this deal right here. Okay, so we're back. Sun's coming up. Good guy Trex is over in the long temple over yonder. Throwing some gold armor on those statues. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. So let's get this thing built here. I'm going to put the deck on last. And I wasn't sure if I had exactly all the materials I needed, so I brought that guy. I don't know why I have so much stone with me, but that's okay. So we're going to go with a similar style to the one bridge that we have over there, but I'm going to do most of this just kind of trying to feel it out, see what we come up with. Yeah, so the first thing I want to do is actually, this part is the trickiest. So this kind of underside thing here, and in the middle, I'm actually going to do this. So we're going to have that kind of design running along all the sides. I'm going to put these guys out of their misery here real quick. Eat it. And then down here. Digging that. Alright, so we're going to carry this kind of design through here. See how this goes. So we got that done. Pretty sweet. I'm gonna come in with a different color wood. I guess I'll do oak because I don't want it to be too dark. I've been under some real friggin' attack, little bunny. Hi, bunny. So let's go ahead and make some stairs. Okay. And I don't need that string. So for the stair detail, I'm going to come in like this here. So with these, I'm actually going to come up like this. Now this isn't going to make sense necessarily right now, but the deck, like the actual surface, is actually going to be half slabs that are the bottom slabs up here, which may mean I need to kind of move these away from the bridge a little bit. So I'm gonna bang this out, see how this goes. So that's looking good. We're getting a lot of detail and depth from adding these multiple layers in different colors, but the colors are all pretty close, so it doesn't look too busy, I don't think. Now I just want to pop this up, and I'm definitely gonna have to move those stairs. I'm just gonna pop these up, and then I'm actually gonna bring these out just a little bit to give me a little bit extra room to throw a little zazz on there. And I don't have anything in particular in mind, but you know, it'll give me that option. So let's see what we can do here. So on the other bridge, there is one of these. There's some jazz with wood on top, and then there's this on all the posts, and I'm gonna keep that. I want to keep that stylistic cue for sure, because you know, first of all, that rabbit is having some problems over there. They do provide, I mean, there's going to be a theme, and the theme will carry, right? So they'll look right near each other, or not near each other, but as part of the same build, which they are. But more importantly, torches go on them, which provides light, which is important. So those are they're gonna be good for that. So let's just go ahead and make that happen here. All right, so we got the torches up just in time for night to hit, and we're gonna put the deck down now. So I want to throw some buttons around because I think they add a little bit of detail. So I think they look kind of good. So we'll put them in. Just slap them in now. They don't really make sense. I mean, they represent nail type things, but aren't actually nails because they're not put in actually like structurally significant locations. They're just, and these are going on the underside too. They're just, little points of interest, little added extra bit of zazz. So I dig it. I'm gonna go back in this direction here. Now, next we're gonna put on the deck surface. And I do want to have a fence kind of going around, so we'll have to consider how that's going to go on, and I want to try a couple different ideas that I have here. So I'm just going to bang out the rest of these buttons, kill a bunch of people, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so buttons have been applied. Here's my idea for the deck itself. I'm going to do this. Alright, so I'm going to swap these out. We're going to go with this look, and then we'll finish off the surface. Should be pretty simple. Should go pretty quickly. Alright, so I think that's looking pretty friggin' sweet here. For the road surface, I'm going to go with spruce, right? And it's going to be simple. I'm just going to... Like, up against the dark oak, the spruce looks like regular oak. It's crazy. So I'm just going to do this line like this. I didn't actually want this one here. And we're going to do just a kind of, you know, simple design with a different color. I'm going to do actual regular oak. See how that looks. This might be too busy, so we might have to change it, but I think this is going to look cool. So we'll keep these in here like this. I'm actually going to leave that open so that's actually part of a stair. So just make these little kind of cross type shapes. I think this is going to look pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm digging that. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and fill in... excuse me, I'm going to fill in the rest of these with spruce slabs. We're going to final look at this road surface here at the deck. And it's got two little bits left to do after this till we're done with this bridge. You guys will know how to do it. It's a piece of cake though. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish this up and I'll be right back. Alright, this is just a little tiny bit of zazz I just kinda figured out when I was over on the other end here, on the other end of the bridge. So we are like 95% done with this. What I'm thinking here is like this flatness here is pretty boring. So I'm kind of wondering how it would look if it were staggered up like that. Well, at any rate, what I want to do is my last little bit of zazz that I had planned out here, and this may not work either, but I'm cool if it doesn't work. Just to throw these on the edge way out, just kind of hanging them out there. Now, I really like the way they look, but I like how there's this little divot where it drops down here, just a little bit extra detail and a little bit more interest than if it's just flat straight across. So I think I'm going to do that too. Alright, so that, and then I also thought this might look decent, so I'm going to throw these down. It's not going to be a lot of them, and you'll only be able to see it really, I think, from the side or way below. But on the inside and outside. And thankfully the sun is coming up on another day and purifying the land, which is good. It's good news. So here is the finished bridge. Oh, wait, do you see it? Do you see the mistake? Two mistakes. Jesus, come on. Was it my first day? Anyway, so by keeping the deck stopping here, I can actually just kind of walk up and down, no probs. Easy peasy. And same on the other side. I added these little elements right to the end because it just looked incomplete. Looked like it needed a little zazz there, so I just grabbed this motif from the end posts there, and I just slapped it in there, and I think it looks pretty solid. This is the one problem with buttons, I keep missing them. So anyway, that is this bridge. Trex is looks like he's setting up some chests here. We're gonna have a large gate structure here, and then we're gonna kind of wind up through this area and get our first monastery complex rocking and rolling in there. Here's what I want to show you. The statues in here just blows my mind. You know, I thought, like, in theory, what's up, Spider? I thought in theory that it would be good and that it would look good, and I knew that it would be the closest thing I would be able to get to the actual look I was going for without using some weird plugins or something or making the statues huge. But check this out. Just gonna get rid of that. Just kind of. There we go. I mean, that looks so awesome to me. I don't know. I really love how this came out. And then Trex, good guy Trex. Trex helped a little bit. Is the sign he left to take credit for all the work he did. I had like maybe like on this one guy broken chest plate and pants, and Trex filled in the rest. And he's like, yeah, helped a little bit, whatever. Anyway, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, and it looks awesome. Your hard work paid off. Well done. Well done to you, and also Sniper Spy for giving us those armor stands. You guys made this happen. I appreciate it. It's a good collaboration happening there. But that is it for this episode. Thank you dudes so much for watching. I hope you found it useful. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, check out my YouTube channel for other Let's Plays. I got some new series coming out. A couple new series coming out in November. Stay tuned for those. I hope they're going to be fun. I got some pretty good response to little testers I put out there. We got lots to come from this, and I do genuinely want you guys to help with me. The results are awesome. But anyway, that is it again for this episode. Thanks again, everybody. I do genuinely appreciate every single like, comment, view, and sub. I will catch you guys next time. Thanks again, guys. TheeRealDuke, and I'm out.